in Safeco Field 11-8. As of today, the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West, while the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. The Twins pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the White Sox on the south side 12-3. At the start of the day, the White Sox are in 2nd place in the AL Central, and the Twins are 4th in the division. The Detroit Tigers combined to give up just 5 hits as they destroyed the Angels 6-0. Entering the day's action, the Tigers are leading the American League Central Division, and the Angels sit in 2nd place in the American League West. The Houston Astros brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 9-1. They now have 5 straight wins. As of right now, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division, and the Astros are atop the division. The Miami Marlins took down the visiting Braves 3-1. As of today, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Braves are atop the division. The Cubs earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-0. It was their 7th straight victory. In the standings, the Cubs are atop the NL Central, and the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. The Philadelphia Phillies put up 16 hits on the day as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-3. At the start of the day, the Reds sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, and the Phillies are in 2nd place in the NL East. Rick Porcello got the win and now has 150 on his career, helping the Mets get the best of the Brewers 3-1. Entering the day's action, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, and the Mets sit in last place in the National League East. The Arizona Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Calhoun waits on it. 1 down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. The Yankees turned away in the first. Rangers coming to bat on MLB Network. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now in the box, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Matt Duffy.
In now, Matt Duffy. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 2 for 8. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Count is 3-2.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Calhoun, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. Still no score. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Kluber has racked up over 1,300 innings on the major league mound, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Torres. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Nope.
Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a brute.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Danny Santana, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. 2 gone. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
I got 2-1 to count.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And right into the shift. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Two out with a man at first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Gardner. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Luke Voit, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Brett Gardner. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 1-2. Seven in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third. And in to bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Now the 2-1. It is strike 2 swinging.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 2-2.
Helpful.
Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the fourth. Digging in to try it again, Gio Urshela. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped up. Guzman over to his right. 1 down. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that misses. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Heading out towards shallow right. Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So next to the plate for Texas, Shin-Soo Choo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Texas. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The count now at 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate now, Torres. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now the payoff pitch home. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So striding in, Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. He's got it. Torres hit the bag. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
The batter, number 1.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it, and there's out number 2. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Two balls and two strikes to Duffy. Men on third with two down. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And that retires the side. Rangers leave one, but they're up 1-0. Into the box, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. All even now, 2-2. Grounded to first. Scooped up, Andrus. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Swinging a soft liner, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Yanks leave one. They still trail 1-0. Digging in once again, Willie Calhoun. The 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jay Happ, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 33, Jay Happ.
In now, Joey Gallo. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Danny Santana. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they're on top 1-0. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to send him packing again. Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
2 out, nobody on. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. Last half of the 7th here. Coming to the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He pulls this one into right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready now, Ronald Guzman. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This is popped up. Voit is there, 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped on the ground over to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they lead it 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calhoun waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Luke Voit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Up high, 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another shot now, Gio Urshela, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1-0, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after getting 1 out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. Juan Nicasio gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Calhoun. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. One and one, here it is. Popped him up. Chirinos moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. Fly ball to straightaway left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Selection number 5.
Digging in, Willie Calhoun. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Jose Leclerc enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. The 3-2 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So digging in now, Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed, the very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Danny Santana. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Chapman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Runners on first with 1 down. And this will be fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. Torres at the bag. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jay Happ gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Corey Kluber turned in 7 2/3 innings of very good work, but still takes the loss. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rangers,